And there are lots of threats to a dog's health in the wintertime that many pet owners are unaware of. And one of those is the salt that we put on our roads, our sidewalks, and our driveways. And with the weather this week, there's a lot of it out there right now. And ABC 6 News anchor Jesse Klinger joins us live again to talk more tips about how to keep your pets safe during the winter months. And Jesse, you have a very special guest with you today.
Yes, Devin, that's right. I have my dog Kalani with me, and as you can tell, she loves the snow but does not like her booties at all. Do you, hun? That's a no in dog, but you know they play a very important role in keeping her safe during the winter. Snow is falling, temperatures are dropping, and some dogs are all for it. But the winter months can create numerous threats to a pet's well-being.
And there's always the routine things that we always think about. Watching out for frostbite on the ear tips and extremities. Sometimes we forget that our antifreeze drips out of our cars, and that's extremely toxic to our pets.
Dr. Christine Vogel, a veterinarian at Animal Healthcare in Rochester, says to keep pets safe in the winter, pet owners need to pay attention to cracked or damaged paws, diet and exercise, and the dangers of sidewalk salt. Just like humans, an animal's skin gets dry in the colder parts of the year.
And we also forget the trauma that happens when they're running around on the ice and they're running around on this really hard snow. We see lacerations and puncture wounds and abrasions on the feet.
Petroleum jelly and paw butter can help keep your pet's feet from getting dry and cracked. Booties are another great way to keep paws protected from ice wounds. It's important to pay attention to your pet's diet and exercise habits during the winter. If an animal is going outside less or not getting as much physical activity, pet owners may notice weight gain.
The dogs who are indoor-outdoor in the winter typically gain several pounds over the winter, and then in the summer they tend to lose them. And just like us, as we get older, every decade metabolism slows down a little bit more and a little bit more. So feeding a little bit less in the months that you're not going to be as active will certainly be helpful.
A dog's paws are a major area of concern during these cold months. Sidewalk salt often gets trapped in their paws and can cause chemical burns on their feet. The salt can also be ingested if the dog is trying to lick the salt off, which can make your pet very sick. Shania Gortz's dog Max recently recovering from salt poisoning.
So as a dog parent, it was really scary because it's not something that the first thing that crossed my mind. It caught me off guard. It's something you never want to see your animal sick, and seeing that is heartbreaking. And you're like, did I do something wrong? How can I fix this? And then to realize, oh, it was something as easy and preventable as the sidewalk and how we walk it outside.
Dr. Vogel says if your dog doesn't like booties, pet owners can use paw wax to keep salts and other chemicals from getting stuck between paw pads. Just make sure the dog doesn't lick it, and remember to wipe paws clean when you get back inside.
So whether we're keeping our dog safe by walking in the snow, using little booties, or even the wax that you can put on their paws, every little bit can help them.
And if anyone has any more questions or want to know more information about keeping their pet safe during the winter, Dr. Vogel says to contact your vet. In Rochester, Jesse and Kalani, ABC 6 News.